Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Amelia Automotive and these are my BMWs. Now on this side we have a BMW that has been brilliant. It works really well. It's my 325D X-Drive Touring, which is my new daily. Now I've done a video of this which I'll link in the description. Now the focus on this video is this problem child. This is my E46 330Ci and I have had nothing but problems with it. So it's been parked up for the last few months and I'm basically going to show you around it, show you where I'm at with it and what my plans are, and basically tell you how much of an issue this car has been. So this is a 3-litre straight six, and when it drives nicely, it's a beautiful car. It's a bit like a Grand Tourer. It's a wafty thing that you just want to take on a summer's day and just waft around in. Now, when it's working, I said, it's brilliant. However, it's not been working. So the first thing that happened was we realised that the radiator was filled with rad seal. We had a whole coolant issue and it kept leaking out full coolant, and twice it overheated and we kept trying to fix the problem. I think all in all that cost about £1,000 to fix. Now that's fine now, that issue isn't an issue anymore. However, the worrying thing now with the engine is the red engine oil lights keeps flickering on and off, and we've changed sensors, we've tried to fix it, and it's just not working. And I'm worried now, and our mechanic's worried, who's a family friend, that this is something quite a big issue. So this is why this car's been parked up. This is just the engine I'm talking about. I'll go into what's wrong with the bodywork soon and underneath, but like I said, it's not looking good. Now let's talk about the underneath of this car, because there's been quite a few issues that needs fixing sort of now, which is why this car has been parked up and it hasn't been driven. Excuse the state of it. This is a work in progress and I'm not going to be driving it anywhere, so I didn't clean it. And the paintwork's not great anyway, so this probably sounds quite negative about this car, but I do love this car. It's just I'm starting to sort of resent it a bit because of the amount of money that's gone into it. So underneath, the suspension is basically kaput, it's gone. It's not connected, it needs a lot of welding. We had a problem, so it's an automatic, I didn't mention that, it's an automatic, which people will be like, why did you get an automatic? The reason I did get an automatic is because it was going to be my daily, and I wanted an automatic because I do quite a lot of miles. Now, looking at it now, would I have got a manual? Probably not, because if I got a manual, I would have got an M3. And this is more of a Grand Tourer, so wafting about in an automatic is quite good fun. This isn't a performance car to me. So we did have problems with the gearbox. It kept going into limp mode and it sort of protected itself. Now that was fixed as well. So as you can see, we've had a lot of problems. We do have a lot of problems with this car, but I'm going to show you around now the positives of it, how it looks, the spec. It's really nicely spec'd. It's a beautiful looking car, and when it's working, I'm sure I'll cherish it. But at the moment, resentment. Goodbye. Right, I haven't put the roof down in a long time, so let's see if this works. It'd be helpful if I wasn't pressing the heated seat button. See, I am going to say, and I'm going to say it now, the roof is something I've not had a problem with. Uh-oh. Is it going? It's going down, yeah. It's fine, it's going down. Has it gone down? Will the windows go up? That is the question. We have had an issue with this window going up. That's it, I think. I don't think it wants to go up anymore. Some positives of this car, because I don't want it all to be doom and gloom, because I do really love this car. So the interior is beautiful. It's black on black. The exterior is obviously black, and it's an M Sport. It's got Harman Kardon sound system, and I just think it's a really nice place to be. Now, considering it's almost at 200,000 miles, 164, I think it's in pretty good condition, look-wise, basically. Not under the surface, it's not great, is it? But the interior is amazing. Needs some paintwork issues. I think it needs about £500 spent just to get the paint properly looking nice, but that's the least of my worries at the moment. But yes, I will show you around the interior, so come and have a look. I got this specific car is because I wanted the facelifted E46 with the upgraded lights. Now, ever since I was a child, I called these the Ministry of Sound lights, because if you look at the logo, it looks the same, but I just think they're so cool. They're literally one of my favourite lights on a car in a long time, and I've always been such a fan of E46. I just love the E46 in general. I think it was at the time where BMW were really pioneering with their sort of engineering in their cars. It looks beautiful, especially compared to its competitors of the time, and it's just a great looking car. Now, I like the ride height on this as well. I like that it's lowered. It looks really mean, it looks cool, but on daily driving I do have to get a new front bumper as well, because it's literally been scraped from the person before. It scrapes a lot, more than any other car I've ever driven. And also, with the facelifted E46, it has the xenons, which I really like, and I think it modernises the car for daily driving use without it looking too... It basically suits the car. But I think BMW have done an amazing job with the E46, and I am looking forward to what this car brings. I'm 5'8.5", and I haven't actually sat in the back of this car before, I've realised, so let me do a test. Now, I do like the seats. My new 330, my new 335 doesn't even have electric seats, so come on BMW, why didn't you put electric seats? I don't know, but let's have a look. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. But that is another thing. The aircon didn't work, did it? And I don't think it still does work, but that's fine. That just needs re-gassing, I think. But having a convertible that's black in the summer, it's hot. It's enjoyable, but if it's too hot, it's hot. But there is a load of room in the back of this, and I'm really impressed. I think especially with the roof down, I think if you obviously had the roof up, you wouldn't have as much space, but there's a decent amount of room. So this is what I absolutely love about this car. It looks absolutely stunning with the roof down. All I can think of is me driving around in it for those few months, loving it. But I will get this back on the road. I will put the money into it. But I've got quite a few project cars at the moment. So I also have a Mark II Golf GTI, which is sat there. And I've got a 1989 factory V8 Land Rover, which isn't too bad. But I basically need to prioritise the Mark II at the moment, so this is just taking a back seat. But I just thought I'd introduce you to it, show you what it's about, show you where I'm at with it, because a lot of people on my Instagram have been asking where's the E46, and basically say I'm not selling it because I've invested way too much money into it. I'd be at a complete loss, so I am keeping it, but it's just going to be parked up, sawned, and not for too long though, because I know with these sort of modern classics, the the longer they're parked up, the more things go wrong with electricals and things. So I might not be able to get the roof open if I leave it that long. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that video. If anyone has seen, like with the oil light and things, if anyone knows or has had issues with that in the past, let me know in the comments, because any help would be appreciated, because even my mechanic's at a bit of a loss with that. So we'll have to see. But thank you for watching another video, and comment and subscribe. Let me know, what cars do you want to see next? Shall I do an update on the Mark II?